Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Spinning Bars Podcast, and today we are accompanied by Diggz. Why'd I say that such like a slur, like spitters?
Bruh.
Okay, and of
What
course...
up, yo? What up?
So we got Diggz, and then my co-host, Rain.
Yo.
But yeah, I say spitters, which is what we call our subscribers, like a slur, according to Rain.
Bruh.
He says it really
serious.
I feel like hard ER.
Bruh.
All right,
Hey, man, he's serious about it.
I'm gonna kick it off with the same question I literally ask everybody but Payne.
One other person.
No, we ask everybody the same question. Diggz, what recording software do you use?
I'm sorry.
You might need to repeat that. He was talking in the middle of you asking that question.
It's all good. What recording software do you use?
Recording software, as in what, like the mic, the DAW, like specifically, what do you want to know?
The DAW.
The DAW. I use FL and Pro Tools.
Yeah, I think our most majority of answers we have gotten has been FL Studios.
Yeah,
I use a mix of both. I use FL and Pro Tools.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, it's mainly FL, though we'll get some, like, other ones, but that's very rare. I think they'll...
yeah, we got GarageBand.
Yeah, that was, like,
FL is, like, I understand why people use FL, because, like, first of all, like, once you pay for it, that's it. Like, updates are free, everything is so... It's, like, it's the best option budget-wise. Like, so I understand people who use FL.
Yeah.
Well, not the best option. Right. Of course, you got free options. You got GarageBand and other things that, like Audacity and all that other type of stuff that are free. Mm-hmm. Audition isn't bad either. But like I said, once you pay for FL, like once you get like the Studio Edition, which is only like $200, I believe. After that, all the updates are free. All you really need to do, and you don't really need to do this, is get plugins, because that's if you want to, because the stock plugins are pretty good. They damn self.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Diggz, I'm not even gonna lie. First thing I heard you on was the Smash Bros. Cypher, but I didn't really like
from Nerd Up.
Yeah. I didn't really when listening to your verse. I didn't really sit down and be like, "Oh, this is Diggz." First time I realized this is Diggz was your Goomba verse in the Kevin Bennett Mario Cypher.
Wow.
Wow. I'm not even lying.
Yeah,
I did that in a karaoke night last night.
Really?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy that you picked two ciphers where well, I wouldn't say Belmonts are irrelevant, but I definitely wanted to be Captain Falcon on that Smash cipher, because he's my favorite character. So
yeah.
Is that who you made on Smash?
And,
yeah, I've been maining Cap since N64 Smash. I'm
wow.
loyal to the core, bro. I've never switched up my main since N64.
And what do you have to say about getting casted as Goomba?
Goomba, it's Kevin Bennett's fault, and I understand, like, and because soon as he DM'd me about the cipher and all this other stuff, I'm thinking like, all right. It's a Mario Party cipher. Nobody promotes Mario Party more than me in the community. Like, nobody plays it more than me. I'm thinking I'm gonna get at least a good, and I use Mario. Like, I literally most of the time only use Mario on Mario Party. So I'm thinking like, all right, he's probably gonna hit me up for Mario. But when he told me like the cash, everything, I said, watch I get, I'm saying this to myself, I'm like, watch I get a bullshit ass character. And he was like, yo, Diggz, I really need you to do the Goomba verse. I said, I was like, Kevin, you lucky you my boy, because if not, I would have told you to get the fuck out my face. Like,
Goomba is crazy. You had one of my favorite verses, even though you were Goomba.
Bruh. Everybody says they like that Goomba verse. I was like, I mean, I kind of did this to myself, where I get to be all these side or irrelevant characters, because one, I'm one of the few, if not the only person, who knows mostly about all these damn characters. And second is, they trust me enough to make an irrelevant character sound dope. So it's like,
really?
Yeah, the Goomba verse went crazy. This is awesome.
Thank you. I'm glad y'all like it.
What else? What else was there
Okay.
that you? Oh, Diggs, you made the the Spider-Man cipher.
Yes, and it's about to hit 100K. Like it's literally at like 99 and a half thousand. It's about to hit 100K, and bro, I'm so happy this cipher's doing well. I'm so happy it's out because, bro, I was promoting that damn cipher for like fucking 5 months.
It was
like
real
that, I
good.
was gonna do it.
The
Like
roster was.
I'm glad the hype just lived. Like I'm glad it lived up to the hype because everybody was anticipating this shit when they first heard me about to do it. Like so much that you got people like Stoops wanted to be on the cipher, and that's when I was like, okay, these motherfuckers really want this shit bad as hell. Because I've never had Stoops, like maybe one other time Stoops jumped into my comments about being on something non-anime related. So when the Spider-Man shit came up and Stoops wanted to be a Spider-Ham, I said, you got it, Chief. Like, fuck it, why
Stoops is
not?
my favorite.
So I'm just glad it
Stoops is
lived.
my favorite.
I'm glad it lived up to the hype because, like I said, I know for months and months, everybody was just like, I was getting DMs about it, like, "Yo, Diggs, yo, the movie comes out next month, bro. I can't wait for the cypher." So I'm just glad it lived up to the hype.
Yeah, the casting was 10 out of 10, bro.
Thank you. Which is
Dude,
crazy because that's not the original. That's not the original casting.
Oh, really?
Like,
uh-oh.
Wait.
Would you
yeah,
like
a
to?
few. I had to sub in a few verses. Like I would say 85 to 90% of the casting was my original thought process, but like a good, I want to say maybe 5 or 6, I had to sub in because the person couldn't do it for technical difficulties, unforeseen reasons, whatever the case may be.
Oh.
Is that something you can say on here? Those people?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it's fine. Can you tell us who it is?
It was if I remember more all off the top of my head, it was definitely Slick. Slick was supposed to be on the drill. Well, Sleepy Ash now, because I know he hates when motherfuckers call him Slick. So here's Slick. This is the only time I'm ever calling you Sleepy Ash, motherfucker. Slick was supposed to be on. Slick was supposed to be on. He was supposed to be on the drill section. John was supposed to be in the rock section, and it was. I think it was 2 more people. I just Cam. Cam was supposed to be on the funk section, and I'm trying to remember
Steady
who.
or 3?
Yeah, Cam Steady. Cam
Steady goes hard.
Yeah, so yeah, I had to
Yeah,
sub in a
that's
few
cool.
people, but the people I subbed in did their damn thing. So, oh yeah, and Ashton Lero was supposed to be the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Kim Steady brought up on this podcast way too many times, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Cam's the homie. We fuck with Cam.
Cam
He's
is
the homie
awesome.
right there.
I like his little groove of being casted as Mario.
Yeah.
I like that. I know that we're like on this cipher train, so I'm gonna keep it going. You conveniently always make ciphers for like the phase I'm going through. Because like when I was going through like a hard Suicide Squad phase, you dropped the cipher, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta listen to this, and it like became one of my favorite things.
Now we just gotta
I love my
get a voice
Suicide Squad.
cipher.
Yeah, that was shout out to Natu. Natu's the one who provided all the beats. He did all the mixing for that cipher. All I did was get everybody together and ask them to rap. Natu did literally everything else. He did the mixing. He did all the beat switches and all that. And shout out to I believe Chris G was the one who did the AMV. So I mean, shout out to them. All I did was rap. Like,
Kim, then you said something about the voice cipher.
Yeah.
Diggz has one.
He does?
Diggz has 2, right?
I got 2.
Oh,
I
I
got
didn't
2.
even know.
I got one for the. I got one for the actual. Yeah, no, I got one for the actual members of the 7, and then I have one for the boys group.
Oh, okay. I should have done more
I don't
research,
pay attention
bro.
to casting, so I need. I don't really pay attention to casting much, so I need to check who you got to rep my boy Black Noir. Is my guy.
Black Noir, I believe it was Connor Quest.
I was Connor Quest. Okay, you did my boy good. You did him good. You did him good.
Yeah.
You got Connor Quest. Shara, I gotta get Shara on this podcast. Grayson's on the podcast. He's coming up.
He is?
Hey, lit.
Yeah.
forget
Nice.
everyone you like have scheduled for us.
Oh, we got some sweet people coming up, man. Diggs is the start
Hey,
of a
that's
line.
lit.
Diggs is the start.
Hey, we got to start heavy.
Yeah. Diggs, are you like into the boys?
Oh yeah, that's my shit. Like
Okay.
the boys is fire. I read the comic, so I already knew the deal was before the show even came out. Like
Mm.
I'm like again, this is why I get these irrelevant verses sometimes because I'm deep within the lore of most nerdy shit. Like so when
Mhm.
I read the comic and when I first heard the show was being made, I was like, "Ooh, I'm like they probably gonna have to dumb this down," and they dumbed it down quite a bit because the comic is a lot more explicit and way worse. Like
Who would you say is your
Yeah.
favorite from the boys show, or even the comics, either or?
from it's it's I want to say Homelander just because he is savage. Like
Mhm.
I
He
fucks with
goes crazy.
Homelander. Yeah, I fucks with Homelander. Mother's Milk is lit.
I love Mother's Milk. I love
Mother's
Mother's
Milk
Milk.
is lit, bro. He can get done dirty throughout the whole fucking series, but he's lit. Yeah, I want to say
I,
that's probably the two. I want to say it's Homelander and Mother's Milk.
Mm.
yeah, if I had to go from my favorite member of the seven, yes, my whole setup is Black Noir. I love Black Noir.
Black Noir, yeah. Black Noir
But
is lit though. I don't blame you.
favorite favorite member of the boys probably Mother's Milk. But favorite character overall, Frenchie or Mother's Milk. I love Frenchie.
Oh no, Frenchie's deep. I mean, he's deep within the lore. He's lit.
Yeah, he's cool. What else is there to talk about? We'd
Okay,
never really run out of questions.
okay. No, we run out of questions so much. Okay,
Right.
Diggs. What is your
What up?
favorite like AMV or cipher you've made or been in? What would you say is your favorite?
Benin? Shit. Damn. Fuck. It's been so many of them. So I mean, if I just without thinking about it, just some random shit, I would probably say it's it's out of these two or three. Matter of fact, it would either be one Schwabity's first B cipher, Cam's pseudo legendary cipher, or Breton's JJK cipher, which is the favorites I've been a part of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cam Steady. Oh, you were in the pseudo cipher. I'm sorry for this. I
I
don't
was
pay attention
Metagross.
to
I was
verses or
Metagross.
like
I was
roster
Metagross.
at all. Yo, you
Yeah, I
were.
did the
How did I
Metagross
miss
verse.
this? I don't pay attention to rosters at all.
You just listen.
Man, that's
I ain't
crazy.
mad at you. I ain't mad at you. It's just like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I was actually
Man,
Which is
listening to
crazy
I
because
some
heard.
of your music.
I wanted to do the Dragonite verse on that track, but he gave it to Ethan, and since I'm a little bit more knowledgeable on Pokemon than Ethan, I'm guessing that's why he gave me Metagross. And everybody says Metagross is probably one of the better verses on the cipher, so I guess it was a good thing he did give me Metagross.
Mhm.
Yeah, Metagross is
Also,
cool.
um, I also want to just say something, and I don't know if you're able to say this or not, but from what I've seen
Mm-hmm.
from your new like AMVs and everything, the quality of them and like the animation has gone up a lot. Did you, if you're okay with saying this, did you get someone new or are they just like really stepping their game up?
It's a bunch of different people. Like
Mm-hmm.
before, I used to do my AMVs myself, which I know how to do AMVs
Mm-hmm.
the way the like the high quality way. I know how to do them. I just don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I was rushing to get an AMV out, or in the case, I'd be like, I'll just do it myself. I'll make something simple. I ain't got time to be doing all
Mm-hmm.
this extra tedious shit. I'll just make something simple. So the simple ones are mostly done by me because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have the time to find somebody to do it, or I didn't have the time to do it myself.
Okay.
Especially when around the time I still was in college and shit like that, so I had other shit to worry about. So
Okay.
it's like, but lately, yeah, I've been working with different people. I've been working with Valor Click. I've been working with Rixie, and the latest one, which was the Toji Fujigoro one, that was done by the homie Curse.
I just saw that today. Actually.
He's an instant. Oh yeah, no, he's sick. That shit was crazy.
It went really good. Though out of the ones that I actually listened to today, and this is just like not like animation wise, but some reason I just really loved your Ash Ketchum video. I don't know why, but that one actually I really enjoyed.
Oh yeah, I did that one myself.
Mhm.
I did that one myself. The Ash Ketchum one I did myself.
Yeah, the verses were pretty cool, honestly, in my opinion. Now nerdcore.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you.
I'm still relatively new on all of nerdcore. I mainly only know anything because of Rain. Because he's mainly it was just like a long thing. Pretty much, I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to try to convince you to get into nerdcore, I'm not saying I am, but I'm like, if I was one of them people, like, yo, if you ask me the question, like, how would you bring somebody who's not a nerdcore listener into nerdcore? It's what I always tell people, like, just think of nerdcore as no different than any song you hear on a regular day basis from any other genre. Like, the only difference is it's slightly or mostly based on anime or nerdy shit, depending on who you listen to, because certain people, if you listen to it, it's loosely based on it. Others, it's a full on like, yo, this is full on based about the animated show, the manga, whatever the case may be. In my case, it's half and half. Like, my songs are loosely based on a character, and then the other half is based on my own personal experiences, things I've been around, things I've witnessed, etc., etc. I just know how to tie them in to fitting into a character or fitting into a show.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah.
So it's not really different than like if you just go listen to like let's say your favorite genre of music is rap or hip hop. It's really no different. Like, it's really the only difference is it's tied to a certain niche. That shouldn't destroy or, like, for lack of a better word, make you not want to listen to a song just because what it's linked to. It's like the song still could be lit at the end of the fucking day. So it doesn't matter that, hey, I'm not going to listen to this because they're rapping about Naruto. Yeah, but you ain't got no fucking problem listening to Lil Wayne rap about Spider-Man. So what the fuck is the difference? So, like,
but yeah, no. Like, and it's not like I don't enjoy nerdcore. Don't get me wrong, it's real good. I just barely listen to music anymore. And that's just
now that's crazy. Now that's crazy.
Okay, I mainly just because I'm working a lot more because my bosses like to yell at me. But I just can't have headphones in or anything at all during work because you get yelled at.
I'm just saying, not even on the way to work, not even on the commute. Like, I don't know how you do it, bro. Like, especially if you commute to work. Like, for example, I commute to work. I can't get on the train or a bus without my headphones. That shit will annoy the fuck out of me, listening to everybody else talk around me, all the senseless ass bad. It would be like basically, if I had to compare it, commuting to work without my headphones and be able to drown out the noise, it's basically like if you were on Twitter and you couldn't block somebody and you had to see the stupid shit or hear the stupid shit they said 24/7. Like, I ain't got time. Headphones are the greatest fucking invention ever. Shout out to whoever cooked that up.
Like, yeah, shout out to the headphones guy.
Yeah.
Trying to get you on here.
Also, the other reason why I just don't listen to it when I'm on my way to work is because I literally live 10 minutes away from work and I get a ride.
That's 10 minutes listening to the Kevin Bennett Mario Cypher.
That's 3 songs, bro. Bro. Now, if you're in a car with friends, then I understand. But like I said, if it's on some, hey, I'm just taking this ride, I'm like any type of commute, any type of walk, like even if I walk to the store, I got I literally got a store down the block from my house. I will grab my headphones before I walk out this fucking house. And well, I do not want to hear nothing, no bullshit from anybody. Like, and I just think it's great. Like when you have headphones on, people tend to leave you the fuck alone. So
Yeah. And
this
I'll
is good. This
I'll
is
agree
I
with
guess
that.
a weird question, but Diggs, do you listen to your own music like when you're just on the with your headphones in?
yeah, sometimes I do. And mainly because I listen to my own music mainly because if I really feel like I killed the song, then yeah. Or sometimes I'll listen to it for the feature on the song of mine and be like, yo, like for example, Dripstick on the Toji song. Dripstick went the fuck in, so I'll listen back to that verse and do that. Other cases, it's to remember the song because after the time I freestyle verses. Like some of my favorite verses from people I didn't even write. I literally just I got the beat, turned the fucking mic and all the equipment on and just went in the booth and just said whatever the fuck came to my head. So when it comes down to remembering this shit, if I have to perform it, I have to remember the fucking lyrics. So and it's hard to remember the shits if I ain't never write them down in the first place. Like,
And I love Dripstick. I'm not even gonna lie.
nah, Drip's fire. Shout out Drip.
For the people who are actually watching this, little sneak peek. Drip is the next person we have on the podcast.
Hey,
the
shout out to
the five
Drip.
people who are watching this will know then.
Yeah, they'll know Drip is coming up.
Hey,
They're ready
bro,
for it.
five people is better than no people, bro. Take the small ones when you can get them, bro.
Let's go. Our grandparents are gonna know about Dripstick. Yeah.
Yo. Diggs, did you go to NPC?
Yeah, I was there.
Nice.
I'm the main person. Well, one of the main people, I should say, holding up Cam and Shao in the crowd as they perform. That's literally me holding these two motherfuckers up. Like,
How was
crazy.
NPC?
NPC was kind of lit. It was kind of lit.
Who would you say your
Good to
favorite
see
was
get much
perform
sleep.
there?
We didn't get much sleep, but yeah, that's the reason I say kind of lit because we didn't get no fucking sleep. But besides that, it was lit.
Yeah, you it must have felt good to see like people you have been making songs with.
I mean, I'm most especially when it depends. Like I don't get to see Schwab, Bree, in them that much because they're from the UK. I think this was only my second time seeing Ham. The last time I seen Ham was in MomoCon from two years. Or was it last year or was it 2 years ago? I forget. It was one of the two. And besides that, like everybody else, like I normally see Kuro, Mir, and all that because we're all damn near in the same area and we always just pull up on each other. Cam, I see Cam way too much for a motherfucker that lives on the other side of the country, but for some reason I always see him. Game Boy, I see from time to time. So it's like it felt good because like I said, I'm used to seeing these motherfuckers now. Like it's not like I'm not just in calls with these motherfuckers on Discord, or we're not just bullshitting around on Twitter or whatever the case may be. Like when there's something going down, I'm usually around these motherfuckers like for an event.
Yeah.
So it's like it just felt like, hey, bro, like the Mystery Inc. getting back together. Like I felt like Fred, the gang's over here. Like,
okay, wait. Random question, and this is just because they're Mystery Gang. Who would you say is your favorite from the Mystery Gang?
Shaggy. Don't even waste that.
Oh.
Shaggy's the fucking goat, bro. Shaggy is the goat, bro. Like
it's just because I remembered a TikTok a while ago I just seen where it was just Fred being the most weird person ever, and he was just no, shut.
My bad.
Yeah. Pussy.
Bruh.
Sorry, I like to abuse him, but
Okay.
yeah, it was just like Fred was being weird, and he was like, and from one of them that I remember, he was like, "You see that hole right there?" And everyone's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, that's supposed to be an engine. I don't know why, but I found it funny." It's really weird though.
Nah, yeah. But for me, it's always been Shaggy. ever since like the original Scooby-Doo
Mhm.
cartoon, a pup named Scooby-Doo, the Mystery Inc. one. It don't matter which iteration of Scooby-Doo or Mystery Inc. It was always Shaggy.
Oh shit.
Um,
Sorry.
Diggs, you Diggs, were you in the NPC basketball game?
I didn't play in the main game because I was the one filming it. I played in like
Oh,
one of the last game before the loop game. I played in that one.
Okay.
uh, I was gonna say this.
What did you say, Rain?
You broke up. I didn't
Yeah,
understand
same
shit you
here.
just said.
Rain? Looks like my co-host
And
is died.
yeah, that
Okay.
man's gone.
Hey Diggs, there's a job application if you would like one.
Hey,
Lost my
bro.
co-host.
Yeah, that man's gone,
Yeah,
bro.
he is actually gone. um, I wonder I wonder if the wasp finally got to him.
It
Oh wait,
probably was.
Diggs, have you ever watched any of our like other podcasts? Have you like done
I,
anything or seen any of them?
no, I haven't. Like when he
Uh,
first told me about it, this is the first time I heard about it. Like,
mm,
and like,
well, yeah, it's
like,
very small.
yeah. Like, I've seen a couple of podcasts from like nerdcore and nerdcore adjacent people, but this is the
Mhm.
first time I heard about this one.
Yeah. We just started out a
Yeah,
bit ago. Oh, Rain, you're back?
I've been back.
Uh, no, you haven't. You
Yes, I have.
just got
I left
back.
for like
Yeah,
one. No, I left for like 1 second and came back.
No, you didn't.
How
left for
long?
like a good 5 to 10, but yeah, it's cool,
Yeah,
bro.
Did I really?
yeah. Like you cut
Oh,
off
Yeah.
and then you just like disappeared. I gave Diggs a job
oh,
application because I thought I lost my co-host.
that's crazy. Diggs, what I was asking, did you see the highlights of Dripstick and for the basketball game?
Oh yeah, that had me crying.
That was
Drip
awesome.
Drip was the funniest one, and that was the loop game. Oh, that shit had me crying. Drip, like
Drip,
it's one play. It's one play where I don't remember who took the shot, but I know it bounces off the side of the rim, and the ball's coming to Drip, and instead of Drip grabbing the rebound, he literally like smacked the ball as if he was playing volleyball. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
Drip is in my server, and I pinged everyone with the video, and he DM me. He was like, "Bro, like, bro, I had the since Twitter doesn't let me save videos, I recorded like a minute's worth of just Drip just standing around. It was
bro,
awesome.
it was bro. It's Drip. Drip was the funniest, one of the funniest motherfuckers in those videos. I was like, really, Drip? Like, I get it, bro. Like, I get it. You're white, but at least has some like athleticism. Like, like that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, Drip has always been one of my favorite artists. I'm not even gonna lie, half of nerdcore artists, I first heard them on the Smash Cypher because the Smash Cypher was like my opening to nerdcore. But like
Mm, okay,
that that Ridley verse was just kiss. Like that was so good. Mm. I
lit,
love the
lit, lit.
Smash Cypher. I love the Smash Cypher.
Yeah, I actually do
I'm
remember
more
that was your first one you ever found.
if this makes sense. I'm more of a cipher person than a track person. But don't get
I'm
me
not
wrong.
surprised. I'm not
don't get,
surprised.
don't get me
Some,
wrong.
I mean, the ciphers literally have most of the ciphers literally have the biggest views in the community. So I think that's how
Yeah,
a lot of people found out about a lot of people about other artists and shit like that
Hmm.
was through one of
yeah,
these damn ciphers.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There are tracks that I like. Stupendium's got bangers. Stupendium's my favorite nerdcore artist. He got me kicked up, or they got me kicked up. They got me into like this whole thing.
Mm,
Stoops
that's
is
lit.
awesome.
Shout out to Stoops.
Shout out to Stoops for real. Getting them as Spider Ham. That was boom, perfect casting. I predicted that before I even
I
watched the
can't even
video.
take credit for that. They literally said I got Spider Ham. I'm like, all right. Like I can't even take like I didn't go to Stoops. I didn't DM, email, none of that. Stoops came to me and was like, I'm Spider-Ham.
Bro,
And
you
I
just
was
like
like,
demanded it.
okay. Yeah, I was like, okay. Like,
There's a lot of rappers that are on your track that I don't usually hear on other tracks. Like Ty Weezy. Ty Weezy is so unbelievably underrated. Oh my
oh
god.
yeah, I love Tyrese. I love bothering her too. But yeah, Tyrese. I mean, I think that's why a lot of people fuck with me because I tend to try to keep things different. Like no, and I don't mean no disrespect by this to anybody who does this. I don't want to work with the same motherfuckers 24/7. Like
Mm-hmm.
it,
Yeah.
I think like not to. It's not a case of skill. It's a case of like I want to give the audience something new, somebody new to hear, somebody new to grasp onto. Like I already know me and Mir are gonna cook up some heat. And if I really need a verse, Mir's probably one of the people I'm gonna go to because I think me and Mir got the most tracks together out of anybody I've collabed with. So that's just
Mm-hmm.
an example, but I'm not gonna always want to work with Mir just because it's easy to work with him, just because I know he will kill some shit. I'm gonna try to give other
Yeah.
people who I think have the talent and have the potential to basically give shit. I think just having different people or having like, especially if you do a cipher, I don't want the same names all the time to be on the cipher. Like, I want people to get used to saying, like, wait, I don't ever think I've heard this person, this person, this person, that person, and this person on all together on one track. This is new. Like, so I like to mix it up. I like to keep shit unpredictable. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, that's cool. You gotta I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing with that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Cause
thank you. But
like variety, like getting different people or like getting all sorts of different people also helps like people that listen to your music get exposed to other creators, and like that's one of the well,
Yeah.
that's one of the things with ciphers. Like you when you listen to them, you realize like, oh, this person's good. This person's good. How come I've never heard this person? You know?
exactly. That's exactly why I like doing ciphers. It gives people a chance to show off, like go the fuck in. And
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, especially when people come to me for advice, I'm like, bro, your features have to be better than your regular shit. Your normal shit,
Yeah.
your fans already know how good you are. You don't like. I'm not saying take like take days off when you record your own shit or to not give as much effort. I'm saying if you go hard on your own shit, go harder on your features. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, because those people don't know you yet. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
and first impressions are everything. Like I wouldn't even be on this podcast if I didn't have a great first impression among people. So it's like you gotta take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves.
Yeah. Man.
Okay. Diggs, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, who would you say like inspired you or got you to start nerdcore?
Lupe Fiasco. Like it's
Oh.
every time I say that I never used to listen to nerdcore. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've always heard about it because the older community I come from, it was kind of nerdcore ish, but it wasn't like as deep as nerdcore as this community is, where the songs are all like based on the full show, based on the character. The old community I was, where it was like you'll rap on a beat that was probably sampled from like Naruto. You'll
Mm-hmm.
probably throw in some references here and there, but it was different. It wasn't like as straightforward as the nerdcore community is that you guys are used to. So I've always been around people like for example, I've known Peso since Peso was 14,
Oh
14,
wow.
15.
Oh.
Yeah. I've known Grayson and Shara for like 10 years. Like, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I've always been around like people who are in nerdcore now. I've always been around them. Like I've Natsu Fuji, who used to do the PlayStation ciphers, the Nintendo character cipher, all that type of shit back in the day. I was always around it, but I was never like truly really into it unless you count when I basically started doing waifu rap, and that was before I even knew what the fuck nerdcore was. I didn't even know what nerdcore was at the time when I first started doing waifu rap. I just was like, hey, look, I love the bitches. I love waifu, so it's I love the anime bitches, so it's cool. And let me start doing songs like that. So I was never like really too deep into it until I heard Lupe Fiasco, which I want to say 2005-ish, 2004, 2005-ish. He was the first rapper I heard use any anime references outside of Dragon Ball. So when I heard, because everybody, I don't give a fuck if you're a nerd or not, everybody uses Dragon Ball as a reference in bars. Like even in mainstream, I done heard so many Goku, Piccolo type references to Gohan. Like it's you can't even consider that shit nerdcore fully just because you made Dragon Ball references. Everybody does that. Like that's nothing new. Just like now every day Naruto's one, like it's kind of this generation's Dragon Ball or the previous generation's Dragon Ball. So it's like, but when I heard Lupe, guess who's on third? Lupe still like Lupin the third. Big fan of Lupin the third. When I heard that line, I was like, this motherfucker's a nerd. And then I heard the Thundercat bar, and I just kept hearing bars related to different type of anime. I was like, oh shit, motherfuckers actually rap like this without just talking about Dragon Ball. So I was intrigued because I always wanted to do it, but I ain't never do it back in the day because I'm like, if I do this, people ain't even gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about unless it's either Dragon Ball or Pokemon related, because that's the only two fucking animes. Especially since I'm from the hood, I'm from the streets. Where I grew up at, motherfuckers was not watching anime like that. If it wasn't Dragon Ball or Pokemon, they ain't know what the fuck you was talking about. So I didn't want to do it because I felt like I would just lose people. I'm like, they gonna get what the fuck I'm talking about. They're just gonna look at me like, this should sound dope, but what the fuck are you talking about? So when I heard Lupe do it, it made me want to do it. And that's when I started referencing shit like Michiko and Hotchkin and different types of anime in my songs, because I was like, hey, like basically Lupe was the inspiration and the push to get me to do that. And then I stumbled upon the community I was previously in, and they was rapping about Teen Titans and all this other shit, and I was like, okay, there are more people doing this shit. And then I met Game Boy Jones, and then me and Game Boy got cool. Game Boy was doing Black Panther raps, and I was like, okay, he's just like me. And that's when Game Boy hit me up with like, hey, bro, my friend Rustage is looking for somebody to be on this Shonen Jump site. For you down? I said, that sound cool to me, but who the fuck is Rustage? Like, that's how unaware of nerdcore I was. I didn't know who none of these motherfuckers were. Besides the only two people I knew before coming to this community, like besides the people I was with in my old community, I knew Nem because he was on Game Boy songs, so I knew Nem and I knew Game Boy. That's probably it. Like, that's it. Like, I didn't know anybody else. So it's always weird when people ask me like, or people always get the wow when they hear like, what got you into nerdcore? And it's not a nerdcore artist. It's Lupe Fiasco, who, in my opinion, he raps about anime so much he might as well be a nerdcore artist. Like,
all right, okay. I'll switch over to my laptop. That's why my mic quality is might be a little better.
I was like, bro, what the hell was going on? I could hear your keys and everything.
Switch.
Yeah, so it'll be anybody like Lupe, and then if I could point to the actual first nerdcore artist, it'll probably be MF Doom. MF Doom was he was doing the raps about Dr. Doom and shit, and King Ghidorah, Godzilla, and he was doing all the nerdy shit from the jump. So
yeah, I had such a good question. Oh, the peso since 15 thing. How did that happen?
And literally in the old community I just talked about, like peso just kind of popped up in the old community I was a part of, and that's where I met him at. And this was like I said, I've known this motherfucker for so long. This before Peso was yelling on tracks and everything. This was when before the beard, all that crazy shit. So I've known this motherfucker for years, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
Which is crazy because I just recently met him this year, but I've known him for years. Like,
Man. This was this podcast. This is a question I've had from the start. If you could say you had one best friend that you have met through Nerdcore, who would it be?
is he the Mirror?
Okay.
Is he the Mirror? I mean, I would say Shara, but I wouldn't say me and Shara met through Nerdcore. Like, I mean, me and Shara met in the old community. So if you count the old community I'm from as like a full Nerdcore thing, then it would be Shara. But me and Shara didn't meet because of Nerdcore. Me and Shara met because we were so competitive, talking shit about Super Smash Brothers. That's literally how me and her, like, we literally was just talking shit to each other. We didn't even know each other at the time, and she just was like, it was on a Facebook group, one of them group pages, and it had to do with Smash Brothers. And she was talking about a tournament or something like that, this, that, and the third, and how she could do this, that, and the third. I just jumped into the what's name. I was like, I kick your ass. Like, you doing listen. Like, I would really kick your ass. Like,
okay. I have a question though. Who won?
Yeah.
If you guys did you guys ever
Me.
Okay.
Me.
Okay.
The first time we played, I won. She's beaten me before though. I don't want her casting black. Diggz, why you capping like I ain't never win before? She's definitely won before. Like,
Okay. Just
Who did she play?
at the time, I want to say this was the first time me and her played was Smash 4. At the time, who the fuck was her main? I'm trying to remember who the fuck was her main. I don't remember. I want to say it was Lucas or Ness, but I'm not too sure. Because I know her mains now is the Inkling.
Yeah, I was going to say the Inkling, but
yeah, but Smash 4, I'm trying to remember who the hell she used to main. It's been so long since we played Smash 4, I can't even fucking remember, to be honest. But yeah, I forgot. I honestly forgot who was her main.
No, that's
because she uses Inkling so much now that it's just branded in my brain that all right, she's picking Inkling. Like,
was she always the Inkling main, or did it get started because of the cipher?
She was ever since the Inkling got put in Smash, she's been an Inkling main.
Okay.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because one of her favorite games is Splatoon.
Yeah, a lot of people got their mains in that cipher. Not you. No, you got stuck with Richter.
Yeah.
But
bro, I'm telling you, bro, they did me dirty, bro.
Like every single person in that cipher like got their main, but you, Diggz, you got treated dirty.
Yeah.
And the only reason I didn't get my main because apparently they already had the character was already taken. It was like so there was nothing I could do about like that cipher was in like rotation to be done for what I heard for like a year. So when I came in, it was kind of too late for the shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Man. So were the like with the DLC characters, were those like last minute?
I guess you could say kind of, yeah.
I don't know if you. This is like questions I should be asking like Nem if I ever get him on.
Yeah. Basically, ask them. They got more information on that shit than me.
Because I was gonna say, as we go like farther in the line through the roster, we start getting like more newer and newer rappers. Like especially with the DLC, like you got Stoops started it off, and then Schwabity, and then who else is in there? Kid Kaz, there was
everybody. Just that shit had damn near everybody on it. So yeah.
And then like Breton Boy finishing off, there was like a lot of the newer rappers were in the DLC. There was Cass had my favorite verse. I'm not even gonna lie. That hero verse was insane.
Lit. Yeah. Shout out to the homie.
For real. I need to.
So that's how it goes though. Like, so to answer your question, it's either Mir, Koro, or if we talking from before, it's Shara. Shara would probably if like I said, if we count the old community, Shara would definitely be my best friend I've made since I've joined anything Nerdcore.
Okay.
Who's Koro?
Professor Koro.
Oh. It's weird. You had to like say professor for it to register in my brain, but now I know who you're talking about.
Wow.
Okay, wait. Diggs, I have a question. Do you play Mortal Kombat?
I haven't in years. I haven't played Mortal Kombat. The last time I like ran, and this is crazy because I do fuck with fighting games, but the last time like I religiously ran up Mortal Kombat was Deadly Alliance. Yeah, and it's been a minute, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I was gonna ask
That's
if you've
crazy.
been playing Mortal Kombat at all. Who's your main? But that's
Yeah.
a long time ago.
I mean, I'm definitely whether I'm still playing. It's always gonna be Scorpion. Scorpion. It's always gonna be Scorpion.
Sorry.
Here's one thing y'all need to learn about me. Once I pick a main, if they still in the game, I don't leave. I'm loyal. I'm a loyal. Like I said, Captain Falcon since S64, Scorpion since the original Mortal Kombat. Like it's. I don't change, man. I don't change. Like.
Well, no.
Oh, no, I'm a rotating cycle. I change a main every game I get.
Yeah.
Not me.
I think I played. I can relate to the Falcon thing because I played Falcon all through Brawl. I never stopped being Falcon in Brawl. Falcon was my main in Brawl.
It's not even like the reason I'm a Falcon main has nothing to do with like tiers or anything. He's just literally the funnest character to use. Like it's absolutely fun to use Falcon. It's like he just has all the moves needed for a great shit talker like myself. Like if I catch the Falcon punch, if I catch the knee, if you get spiked, Falcon is the most fun character to use for shit talkers. Like it's because it's not easy to pull off none of the shit you can pull off with him. So if you catch it, you got shit talking right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I played Falcon for a while. I would say my main now, believe it or not, is Wii Fit Trainer.
Wow.
I play a crazy Wii Fit Trainer.
Hey man, get that exercise in. I ain't mad at you.
For real. I played Wolf a bit, and Camden, you don't have to explain the Wolf story. No. I think you say the Wolf story. I think once every podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just this crazy long Wolf story about how I'm really, really good at Wolf, and now I'm not good at Wolf.
Yeah.
It happens, bro.
I'm a loser. I started to main Sora. He's so overpowered.
Bruh.
Sora's.
I used to be a Bowser Jr. main though.
Okay, that's like Peso. Peso's a Bowser Jr. main.
Yeah, Peso with the option Chemic Blaze the key with that's Peso. I was trying to remember who Bowser Jr. was because I was getting it mixed up with Schwab's verse in the Kevin Bennett.
For a second, I thought you were talking about the entire character himself. I'm like, how the hell do you forget Bowser Jr.?
No, I'm talking about the Mario Party cipher. I think I might know. Diggz, I know for a fact I know every word to your verse.
Yeah, hey, bro, I'm glad you do. I gotta listen to that shit again to remember it. Like,
every time I do karaoke, I make sure I get your verse. I'm not lying. I got you.
When do you do karaoke, dude?
I do karaoke. Dude, I get 5 people in a call. We all take turns doing verses, and I always make sure I get Chi-Chi's verse. So that way, every time I get Chi-Chi's verse, I get Diggz. so I can do Diggz. Look, ma. Man.
Hey, bro, that's lit, bro.
Yeah. There's a lot of. I also always get Shara's verse whenever I do it, which is so fun to rap. Her flow in that cipher was 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, she was saucing. She was definitely saucing up.
She did pretty good for getting Pom Pom. I didn't even know who Pom Pom was.
Yeah.
It was crazy. How do you check how long you've been in a call for on computer?
You can't.
Been about 45 minutes or some shit.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know how.
Yeah, no, there is no way how. But
yo, I can drag this. Whoa! Oh my god.
Bro.
I'm figuring out how to use computer right now.
So I have a question, Diggz. how did it feel when you hit 10,000 subscribers?
No different than when I hit 1,000. No different than when I hit 5,000. No different than when I hit 100. I just appreciate everybody that listens. So like, yeah, I might make a post about it or something like that. Like, yeah, happy because I am generally happy to hit like the milestone numbers, the 5Ks, the 10Ks, the 20Ks, because they're noticeable. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I come from where I barely had 300 fucking subscribers, so I don't treat the 20K no different than I treat if I had 20 subs. It's like I'm just appreciative that people are listening, bro. Like,
that's actually pretty cool, honestly.
Oh, I'm already following you on Twitter. I was gonna say I need to follow you, Diggz.
yeah, because like that's how I've always been. Like, I don't like to like again like I'll post about it. I'll say it this that and the third because just to show my appreciation for it. But I'm truly don't like to play the full numbers game and all that other stuff. Yeah, it looks good. It's good for everything else. It's good from the outside looking in when people are like, oh, he has 100K subs and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, whether it's 1,000, 100,000, 1,000,000, I'm just happy people listening.
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice.
That is.
Because I could upload these songs to completely 0 views. So
yeah.
Yeah. Better a few than none.
Yeah. Diggz. I know that I'm not trying to like recruit you into mine, but I'm like actually like curious. Do you join collectives or? Are you...
I had my own collective, this, that, and the third. Most of the people don't know none of the people from my collective in here. I mean, Peso, Shara, Grayson, and all them, they know because it's from the old community we are from. But my own collective, I wouldn't say disbanded. It's just everybody became parents besides me. Like, so
are there any known, like, I don't say known, but like any rappers I would know in there?
I don't know if you know Gnostic, the poet. I don't know if you know Walter West or LA Dub Z, A Genius. It's a couple of people you've probably heard on songs of mine or songs of Shara that you like. If you've seen the name before, you'd probably be like, oh, all right, cool. But
I know A Genius. He was A Train, right?
Yeah, that's A Genius. Yeah, A Genius was he was affiliated with my collective. That's one of my homies and shit I met in the previous community. So yeah, it's like, but it's nobody from this community. As far as joining other people's collective, it has to be the right collective. Like it's and what I mean by right collective is it doesn't have anything to do with like the popularity of the collective or anything like that. I just have to vibe with the people the right fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be in the collective where we're just there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I need the shit to be like an actual collective. Like if one of us drops some shit or if one of us is doing something, everybody's on board with it. Everybody's trying to get the recognition to the person who dropped shit like it needs to be like we need to show up like the Justice League. Basically, like
Diggz, I have a request.
Yeah, what's up?
So I got a collective. It's called the Dollars. Can you join the server? Because one of our members said, well, Cammy Cat joined the server, and everybody kind of like flipped out. So one of the members of the Dollars, he's our AMV maker. His name is Spade. He was like, hey, next thing you know, Diggz is gonna be here. If Diggz joins, I'll do ASMR and upload it on my music channel. So Diggz, I need you in here.
I got you.
I need to watch. He has it pinned in general. I'm keep it here. I'm inviting you right now. Let's go.
Send it to me after the podcast, and I got you.
All right, let's go. Sorry, accidentally just sent it to you like right now, but it's fine.
Oh,
it's
no,
fine.
That's cool. I'll join it. I'll join it after the podcast. I got you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got I remember when Cammy Cat joined, dude. I swear the whole server flipped out. Like, like it was crazy.
Yeah, that's happened a
Cammy's
few times with other servers I've jumped into, and people be like, "Wait, what Diggz is it?" Yeah, it's like I get it, but at the same time, it always has me like, huh? Like I'm just a regular dude. Like I don't
yeah.
the starstruck shit, the stardom, and oh, yo, you're my favorite rapper. This that like I get it when people DM me. It's like, and then I respond, and people be like, "Yo, I didn't think you were gonna respond," and I'm like, "Bruh, relax." Like I'm just a regular dude, bruh. Please relax. Like,
Yeah, like when Cammy joined, everybody in the server was like, "Yo, how'd you get her in here?" And I'm like, "Me and Cammy are kind of just chill." And I'm like, "Hey, I got a server, hop in." So it's not like, bro, I'll pay you $20 if you get in my server. It's just like,
Well, you don't gotta stay there for more than an hour, okay? Okay, just join.
nah, because the same thing happened with Dripstick. Dripstick hopped in, and everyone's like, "Yo, how'd you get Dripstick in here?" I'm like, I'm chill with Drip. Like, hey, I got a server, hop in. Like,
that's literally all it takes.
yeah.
I mean, like I said, I understand how it is for certain people, especially younger people. Like when they meet people they really like to listen to, or they look up to, or whatever the fucking case may be, this, that, and the third. But for me, it's always like, it's not weird in a bad way. It's just weird in a funny way when people meet me, or when I respond to a DM, or when I leave a comment on one of their songs, and it's always like, yeah, like I will never forget this one. A cosplayer who's a really big fan of mine. They were on Twitch streaming, and they didn't know I joined the stream, so I joined. Mind you, I have the video on Instagram somewhere in my videos, just because the shit was so funny. I joined the fucking stream, and all I did was say, "Yo, like, what up? Yo, what up?" And they was like, "Wait, Diggz, there's no fucking way you're in here." And damn, they almost passed out. I'm like, really, really, really. I'm like, really, really. And so the shit just, I had to clip it because it was fucking hilarious to me. So I was like, seeing that shit happen it's just like, it's always like hilariously off-putting to me, because I don't look at myself as like
some big
that
shot
fucking
or anything.
important. Yeah, I don't look at myself as that important. Like I anytime I meet somebody and they're like, you're my favorite, I'm literally just a dude that raps. Like I don't need. I'm glad you like my music. I don't need the extra Jesus type of praise. Like I'm literally just a guy that happens to rap.
Yeah. Diggs, earlier you were talking about how you're trying to get like variety of people on tracks and like get more. I'd like to recommend someone.
Okay.
He was the first guy we ever had him on our podcast. His name is Red Rob.
Oh,
He
yes.
is.
Oh, I've seen them. I've seen the names around and here and there. I don't know if I've ever checked anything out from them. I probably did. They probably DM me something, or probably was on one of my posts where I said, "Hey, link your stuff if you want to be on the cipher." So if they haven't been on the cipher before, it's probably because I told them like, "Hey, I know the stuff that you probably need to work on. It's not bad. It's just you need to up your game a little bit before." So it's like, if I haven't, then definitely tell them to shoot me something to listen to. Tell them to shoot me their best work, and I mean, we'll see what the deal is.
Because I've been waiting the whole time to talk about this, because Rob told me I was able to talk about it when he made the YouTube post, and he literally did like 5 minutes ago. He is dropping a Rainbow Six song with Jacob Cass really, really, really soon. I was gonna recommend that to you to like hit it up, because
all right, yeah, I'll listen to it.
Rob goes crazy.
Like I said, I'll listen to it. I'm unbiased as shit, so yeah, I'll definitely listen to do it.
Of course, man.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Yeah, that was such a good verse from Rob. What time are we at? This is so weird because I can't see my time.
We're an hour in.
It's 9:30, so it's an hour in.
All right, it's an hour in. All right, we got time. We good. We good.
Yeah. Okay. Diggz, I have a question. So obviously you're very into nerdy stuff and anime stuff. What would you say is your top 3 favorite animes?
Top 3 favorite anime? Oh, this is very fucking easy. Detective Conan, One Piece, and Baki.
Okay, yep. Have you seen the new season?
Bro, you're talking to the goat of watching anime. There's not a season I don't see. Like,
yeah, I just started watching it yesterday. It's pretty good so far. I love Pickle.
Yeah, Pickle's lit. I'm planning to do a track for Pickle. I gotta do one. I'm just looking for the right type of beat, and once I find the right type of beat, I'm gonna cook it up.
You want me to cut that out so then they don't know, or do you not care?
No, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Pickle track.
Okay. Let's go. Pickle. Fuck. But that actually surprised me when you said that's very easy, because everyone else I've asked that question to struggled so hard.
Oh, no. Very, very fucking easy. That third one is interchangeable with so much different shit. But the first two, it's always Detective Conan and One Piece. That third one will either be shit like, again, Baki, will either Dragon Ball Z, Ramna One Half. It's I like so many fucking different animes. Steins Gate, like that third one can be so much. Like it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. What the third anime will be in the top 3. It'll be like, today I'm feeling like I said, it'll be Steins Gate, and then my third favorite is just off the Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. Like it's my third favorite, or it'll be Tenjo Tenge. It's like, bro, I've seen so much shit that it's hard. It's hard for me like to keep a top 10 the same, because I like so much shit. So much different shit. But generally, the first two will never change. Detective Conan and One Piece are my favorite 2 animes of all time.
Yeah, I think I'm the
only person. I think I'm the only person who's ever said Detective Conan as a favorite anime. Like I remember when I first came into this community and they were making the posts. Like the post was going around the community. Hey, top favorite anime, and I said Detective Conan. That the comment section was like, wait, damn, really? Like I've never heard anybody say. I'm like, yeah, that's my shit. Like Detective Conan. That bro, I love Detective Conan. I've been watching that like ever since that shit was on the Adult Swim. I got hooked. I was like, yeah. When it was just called Case Closed on Adult Swim, I was hooked. But then but I've got so many fucking favorite. I love Inuyasha. Again, Yu Yu Hakusho is another favorite of mine. It's so many, bro. Like like I could rewatch anime like a motherfucker. That's how much I love certain animes. Like I could just sit up here and rewatch old. Like I've seen Dragon Ball, from Dragon Ball to GT. I've seen that shit like 500 times. Like no bullshit. Like, and I'm not from the beginning of Dragon Ball when Goku's a kid to the end of GT. I've seen that shit like 500 fucking times. No bullshit. Like it's somewhere up 200, 300, 400. It's definitely in the hundreds. That was something me and my late brother, we used to watch this shit all the fucking time. We used to watch Dragon Ball all the fucking time. We had this shit on tapes, fucking DVDs, everything, bruh. We was like hooked. Like we was them kids that if you just came home from school 5:30, I don't give a fuck what I was doing. Dragon Ball was coming on. Like we could have been in the middle of a very important basketball game outside. I'm like, yo, it's 5:25. I'll catch y'all later. Like, yo, you gonna leave in the middle of the game, bro? Dragon Ball about to come on, bro.
It's time for Dragon Ball.
I was one of them kids, bro. I ran in the house to watch that shit, bro. That's my shit, bro. Like, that is my shit. So it's like, and Dragon Ball is the reason I even watch anime in the first place. Like, so it's the very first anime I seen. So and it's been up ever since, bro. Like I said, I could just keep naming shit that I fuck with heavy, like even like underrated shit or shit that's obscure as fuck, like something like Bosquash that I know a lot of people haven't seen. It's about fucking giant mechs playing basketball. That shit is lit. Like
Awesome.
Sounds real great.
I'm telling. I've seen so much DTO, aka Great Teacher Onizuka. That's my shit. That shit's funny as hell. That's my shit. Bro, I could name so much shit that y'all like. If we just had an anime discussion over here, y'all would be like, bro, this motherfucker really has seen a lot of shit. But if I had to go with something recent that's become one of my favorites, it's Spy Family. I love Spy Family. Spy Family is my shit. Mainly because of your, and we all know my wife will love us. So it's mainly because of your, but Spy Family is lit as a motherfucker. I can't wait for the next season to drop. I think it's in October or something like that. Yeah, I can't wait for it. That's my shit. Spy Family is my shit.
Also, since we're on the topic of anime and everything, obviously since you said you keep up with everything, what do you think so far of season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen?
It was my favorite character, Toji. Toji's my favorite character from JJK. I was looking forward to this season more than anybody. Toji is the littest motherfucker in JJK, in my opinion. So when I was waiting to see him bring the smoke to Gojo, so it's lit, and I already know what's happening next. I already know the Shibuya incident is next, so this shit about to be crazy. Like so far, it's real. I love what the Gojo past art. The shit was lit. I fuck with it.
Yeah,
JJK's like become easily one of my favorites as well. Like I'm also a big fan of shit like Demon Slayer and all. Bro, put it this way. Anything that's funny or has people getting their ass kicked, I fuck with it. Like,
so the boys, pretty much.
Yeah, there you go, bro. I'm a big comedy and action junkie. Like, I love like anything that has lit ass fights or it's funny. You will have me watching it. Like anything that got some badass waifus in it, I'm there. Like, it's like that's my shit. Like, So yeah, JJK, yeah, hell yeah, bro. Shout out to Toji again, bro. Now I mean that's the GOAT of the show. My second favorite character is Toto.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Is that a wrap on the episode? Is this it?
No, it's not.
How much longer?
Well, we're an hour and 8 in, but we haven't made a comment.
Oh, the comment.
I mean,
yeah. So, Diggz, basically every episode we will make a comment for people who like actually watch us and don't like forget about us within 5 minutes of the video. And if they watch all the way through, we attempt to tell them to comment something, which they never do, but we're still doing it. The only time that we last got a comment, I think, on, I can't remember which one it was, but it was when Oatmeal Cream Pie commented.
Oatmeal Cream Pie was awesome.
Wow.
But
yeah, I bet Oatmeal Cream Pie never commented on one of your tracks, Diggz.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, maybe it will now. Maybe you'll see you on here.
He's our biggest fan.
Okay.
All right, Diggz. What's the comment? What's the comment?
Make the comment.
Waifus. Plain and simple, bro.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Waifus, bro.
Comment waifus and make sure it fits for the one person that won't understand in the comments because there's only 2 watching.
Waifus, bro. That's literally why I like anime, bro. That is why I'm here. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm not fucking joking. Like, bro, the very first episode I seen of Dragon Ball, right? About 9 years old. The first episode I seen of Dragon Ball is the episode where Bulma busts it open for Master Roshi. I was a fan of anime ever since.
It intrigued you a little bit.
Yeah. I was like, I'm watching the shit, not knowing what the fuck it is. Mind you, it's in a different language, so I'm like, all right, I gotta read the words at the bottom. Next thing I know, Boma just boom. I'm like, yep, I'm watching this shit from now on. Like, and and I haven't been the same since, bro.
It's taking a
crazy.
huge part in it all.
Bro, I tell everybody, waifus literally brought me into the anime fandom. I'm not bullshitting. It was because of Boma. Boma was it was like it was meant to happen, bro. Like that was the, and mind you, it wasn't like this was an episode I seen on like fucking television or the internet. This was a goddamn tape. I went to y'all probably too young to remember this. I went to the fucking video store and brought. I'm in the cartoon section of the damn video store with my mother's waiting for me. Like, boy, if you don't pick something the fuck out so we can get out of here. So I see the cover. The cover looks lit. It's little boy with the fucking. He's on the fucking cover with the damn magic stick fighting and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get this. I go home, boom, ass and titties is out, and I'm like, yep, yep. I said, yep. I said it was. I was like, God knew what the fuck he was doing when he made me pick up this damn tape. Like,
all right, this is it. This is the moment.
Well, okay. Now I got. Any other questions or statements anyone has?
You should have hopped into my server so I can see my member do ASMR.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
I'm like really I said, waiting for that.
Soon as the podcast ends, I'm gonna join, and I'm gonna do one of my crazy ass intros. I'm probably just gonna say, "What's up, motherfuckers and motherfuckers?" Like,
I'm about to ping him so fast, be like, "Hey, where's it at? There's a video."
Okay. Okay. Anything else anyone has to say or wants to say? Diggz, do you want to say anything?
Hey man, I just appreciate y'all having me on. Like I said,
we appreciate you for even hopping on.
Yeah, bro. I could do this shit all fucking day, bro. Especially if it's about anime, rapping, video games, comics. I could talk about this shit all fucking day, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's my shit. All those are my shit. So I just appreciate y'all having me on here.
Yeah.
Thank
you for joining. But
all right,
now I gotta do the intro. Final
Stay
intro.
Stay tuned. Or outro, bud. Stay tuned for Dripstick.
Bro, I messed that up twice already,
drip.
dude. I messed that up 2 days in a fucking.
Yeah, that was rough.
Okay. Gotta breathe in. I fucking breathed out.
Bro.
How the hell am I
Bro,
so stupid?
how do you mess up breathing?
Bro. Damn, bro. Mans don't know how to breathe right. Like, shit, bro.
I'm off my game.
You are fucking up the church's money.
Okay. Breathe in. Okay. Thank you, spinners, for hopping in tonight for Spinning Bars Podcast. And of course, this is my co-host Rain and our guest Diggz. And we just all hope all of you have a wonderful night. And we'll see you spinners later. Bye-bye.